everyone, welcome to another video blog thing. I need to think of a name for these collection. Anyway, I'm Michael. It's nice to see you again. New plans are in the works. I was going to wait a year and then go to school in Seattle for sign language interpretation and carpentry. And now I am going to be where I am for the next 3 years getting my bachelor's degree. And then I'll be moving on to school where I'll get my master's in teaching mobility and braille and stuff like that to blind people, specifically kids, because there is such a lack of teachers. If you can imagine being a kid and once a week you get somebody to help you with your reading and writing. Well, all the other kids, they get to work on it every day, but no, you get once a week if you're lucky. And same with being able to practice walking around outside. Yeah. Total shortage of teachers. And then, not only is there a shortage of teachers, there's a shortage of teachers that understand. And, I don't know quite how to put this, but if you're a member of any minority and you've had to deal with members of the majority, which are, not your people, who think they know what's best for you, etc., etc., then you should understand why that's a terrible thing. For example, people will encourage students who have any sort of vision whatsoever left. They'll encourage them never to use Braille, even though it might be faster for them to read, and therefore they'll have a better education, better shot at employment, etc., better shot at not ending up in poverty. They'll tell them not to use it because Braille is stupid. And it's not. It's actually, once you learn it, it's actually easy. It's not even that difficult to learn, in my opinion. It is kind of hard to read through the fingers, but you just get used to it, and you learn how to do it. And being able to do that means that you'll be more likely to be able to get a job, and more than that, you can write stuff for yourself and read it privately. But anyway, it's a big thing, and so I am going for work in that. So I'm going to be in school for a very long time. Joy of joys. But it'll be worth it, and it's really the only thing I want to do at this point, and I need to just settle on a job. So I am trying to get into university. Everything was supposed to be due next month, so we'll see if I can get financial aid. That will be entertaining and fun, and I'll keep you posted on that. Dr. Mangabat had a friend who... I have two friends that went to him recently to get their surgeries. I've seen pictures of one. Really cool, really good. Really, really, really good. There were some complications for him, but it doesn't seem like those were Dr. Mangabat's fault. They were pretty much a freak of fate, basically. But he's okay now, which is great. And meanwhile, I haven't put any more money towards my surgery because I'm still job searching. I have a job as a library page, but other employment has not been forthcoming. I did get hired by Macy's, but they didn't look closely at my schedule for my other job, so they wouldn't switch things around, so therefore I don't actually have a job with them. Sadness. I'm working on lots of different crafts. This is a sword cover sheath that I had ripped off. It had suede on it, and I'd ripped it off. And then I couldn't get all the little coverings off of it so that I could recover it. And today I managed it. I don't know how, but I figured I was about ready to give my sword away. And as a trans man, I am loath to part with phallic objects. But I was actually going to take pictures and put it on Craigslist and see if I could give it away. And then I decided I'll give it one last try. And I thought I was going to break it, and then I succeeded. Yeah! So there will be, I will show that in video, and I will also put it on my Greenwick craft blog. Yeah. there are other things. There's cookies on there. Yay. What else? I'm preparing for National Novel Writing Month in November. I even talked to the English teacher at my community college that runs the literature club, which I'm still technically a part of and I'll be hanging out with this quarter. I talked to her about setting up a NaNoWriMo writing station. So that will be fun. And my story is going to be all about librarians and trans men and people from minorities and prehistoric caveman deities. It's all full of stuff. And there's a book I'm going to recommend you all go out and get. It's called Gender Outlaws, The Next Generation. If you read the first book by Kate Warnstein, you should probably get this one, and I think you'll enjoy it. I haven't actually read it yet. I'm getting a copy, but I've talked with people who wrote essays that were put in it, and it's all about the many facets of the non-binary gender people community, if you want to call us a community, since many of us don't want to be considered a community. But that's another rant, which I will make at some point. But if you are not part of the gender binary, or you are crossing the gender waters, or have made that journey before, you might want to check it out, because you will probably find yourself in there, which is really awesome. I can't think of anything else. So, you're just going to have to be bereft of my beautiful thoughts for a while. I was going to say something in Latin, but I can't remember. Bye.